Uh, Welcome everybody to today's call. I'm so excited to be here. So excited because I get to share one of my favorite things with all of you guys. Why I love ISAGENIX so much. So before I get started on the topic of ISAGENIX and why ISAGENIX is different and what sets it apart from other companies and other products, I just want to quickly share my story for all of you. So my name is Rachel and I'm down in Melbourne, and I found ISAGENIX 5.5 years ago. I was a nurse and I was working in intensive care, and actually when I found ISAGENIX I was on an oil rig, but I was a trained intensive care nurse, and I always thought that that would be a really good job for me to be doing. I thought financially I'd be well paid, and I thought also that it'd be suitable when I had a family. And what kind of happened was I wanted to get in front. I had some really big dreams. I had some big goals. I wanted to invest in property. I wanted to travel. I wanted to live a great life. And working as a nurse, I really struggled with that. I had to work extra hours, night shifts. I remember working Christmas Day and driving back to my family's house, falling asleep. But I love my job as a nurse. I really want you guys to get that. I love my job. I just don't think it was getting me where I wanted to go. So I went over and worked on the oil rigs for a short period of time. But what was going on in the back end was the shift work and the stress, and my unhealthy weekend habits meant that I was really struggling with my weight. I'd always been a big eater, big bone, and love my food, and probably not the best person in the gym. And disclaimer, I still aren't what you'd call a gym bunny. A few people are laughing at that. So I found ISAGENIX because I was looking for something to help me lose weight. I tried absolutely everything in the past and nothing had worked. Plenty of things had worked, but nothing had worked in a way that maintained my health and were maintainable. So when I found this, my mortgage broker told me about it. Very skeptical. Who was skeptical? And I was so skeptical, but there was a money back guarantee. I thought, joke's on ISAGENIX, I'm just going to send it back. But it actually worked. I did lose weight, but that's not why I kept doing this, and it's not what I love the most. It was the energy. It was the health. It was quick. It was easy. It worked. It was just, I was like, joke's on me. I'm not sending it back. I need to order more. So I lost 14 kilos, and 5.5 years later, I've kept that off. I have got real energy now. I don't need coffee. I don't need sugar. I don't have cravings. I still eat. I eat real food. I love real food. But now I don't get guilty. It's just, I'm nourishing my body. I'm not punishing it. Okay. Every area of my health is better and improved. Like everything, I wasn't looking for an income. I wasn't looking for, I'd say I was on a pretty good job. I was on over 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, working 6 months of the year. But I wanted to share it with my family and my friends. I wanted them to get great results too, because who doesn't want their family to be healthy? And so I started to share with my family, with my friends. Some of them I gave the choice. Some of them I just ordered their products, and others I just told them they had to do it, give me your credit card. And guess what? It worked for them. And then I really saw what was possible. I got to an ISAGENIX event. I saw normal, everyday people sharing their stories, sharing how their lives have been impacted, not just by these amazing products, but by the income. I saw people just alive and loving life and friendly and happy, and this community of people. And I wanted more of that. I wanted to be a part of that. So that's when I dived in, and in 5.5 short years, I was able to earn, actually I earned 7 figures in less than 4 years. Now 5.5 years on, I know that this is my purpose. I know this is what I'm meant to be doing. Absolutely helping people to be healthy, to have more energy so they can enjoy the life that they've been given and give their best to others. But also, I'm not going to shy away from this. The world needs money. The world is crying out for money, all right? And it's not a bad thing, guys. It's not evil. It's a good thing. That's why you guys are on this call, because you work with me. And, you know, we know that if we could earn more, we can give more, can't we? If we earn more, you know, we do need to look after ourselves first, put the oxygen mask on. But what would you do? And I know your hearts, and I know why you guys are here. And I know that, you know, that if you are absolutely, truly blessed, that one, you'll go and share that blessing with others. But do you know the greatest thing that you can actually give someone is your time? And another great thing is giving the gift of time to other people. I watch you guys staying at home with your families that you love, going on that extra holiday, and it's, you know, it's health, it's income, it's time, it's the perfect combination. So tonight, it's my absolute honor to share with you why I partnered with ISAGENIX, why I've stayed partnered with ISAGENIX, and why I recommend ISAGENIX to my family, to my friends, my closest family and friends. And you know, I just hope that you've got open ears and hearts, and you hear something tonight that you didn't already know, and you can share this with others. So thanks for being on this call. Now, I want to talk firstly about, the first thing I want to start with is I want to start with the founders of our company. Okay, I want to start with the founders of ISAGENIX, because that's where this started. If you go and Google the history of ISAGENIX, you will find a YouTube video, okay, on the history of ISAGENIX. Watch it. It's like learning where you come from, okay? But I want to talk to you about Jim and Kathy Coover. Jim and Kathy Coover are mum and dad of this company. They are the founders. They have experience in network marketing. They have experience. So Kathy Coover has been to the top of 3 companies. She's a mum. She's had cancer. She was a dental hygienist. She wanted to stay at home with her son, Eric, who now is in our company. And she built 3 network marketing companies, but they tragically, bad things happened and she stopped. But she learned some incredible, amazing skills. And she's a heart. She's the soul of our company. And she was on a call for us on the weekend. And if you're on that call, you know how special it was. If you want the link, reach out. You know, she's 67 and she's jumping on a call on a weekend for her team in Australia, us. And she definitely doesn't need to be. But, you know, just so that shows the support. That shows why she's here. Her husband, Jim, he's an executive. He was also an overweight child, and he built the Cambridge diet. He was an executive, and he used to design compensation plans for other network marketing companies. So he's the business and the executive brains and the money behind ISAGENIX. Kathy's the heart, the soul, and the network marketing, all right? They were retired, and they were approached by John Anderson. Now, John Anderson, he was retired as well. He's known as the mineral man, but also the plant man. He's a master formulator. He's formulated over 2,300 formulations, everyday formulations that you'd see in the supermarkets, in the pharmacies. He would get very disappointed because the companies he'd write the recipe, the formulation, he'd make it, and then to save on their budget, they'd decrease the quality. It's a bit of a crazy story, but he was bitten by a brown recluse spider, and he lost a kidney, and he lost both kidneys and received a transplant from his daughter, Kirsty Cody. And guys, you can Google John Anderson and you can find so much information about him. And he lives in Arizona. I think he's like maybe 87, don't quote me. He also has diabetes. And he pulled this incredible nutritional system out of his retirement to be partnered with Jim and Kathy. He had to bribe Jim with a Harley Davidson, and they built a massive company. What do I love about them? They've come out of retirement, their leadership, their work ethic, their integrity, okay? Like, their integrity is out there. Like, I don't know anyone who's more integral, okay? And where the next thing I want to lead to is they have got a heart for contribution, okay? They are always, and where do you think I heard the saying, earn more to give more? You know, I didn't learn that at school or at home. I learned that through being partnered with ISAGENIX, okay? And so they're always looking at the community where we live, the community in areas that are disadvantaged, and always looking at ways that they can contribute, okay? And I love that. I also want to touch on sustainability as well. Guys, again, go and do your own research, but Google ISAGENIX sustainability. They have got a massive, massive pledge to be completely completely environmentally sustained by 2028. What that means is that everything that comes from our company is either consumable, our products, we eat them, recyclable, okay, combustible, or not combustible, but compostable, got that one? Compostable, or reusable. Okay, and they're on a mission to do that as quickly as possible. Sometimes there's a delay because we have got food products, and we are so far in advance with this that there is actually not companies out there making the product, the packaging that we need. So Eric's actually said if anyone knows anyone who can help us out, he would happily look at anything there. But what they do want me to pass on is that if you look at the bottom of your shape canisters, last year we sold 8 million canisters, guys, and every one of those is coming from plastic that's been recycled. That's plastic that you've already recycled, okay? And there's a little leaf under that canister. You know what's really important? Sustainability. It may not be important to you as much as you think, but it actually is really, really important when you're looking at partnering with a business. You want to know that they're doing it right. If they are not doing it right, our company is threatened. The safety, and you know, young people, old people, everybody cares about the environment. How much action they take themselves, who knows? But I do know that they care about it, and I know for me that it's important that I know that I've partnered for life with a company that's doing it right. Okay, now I want to talk to you about the ISAGENIX difference. Okay, and I've got like 10 points, and I'm going to put this out as a Facebook post because this truly is a post that I've done before and it hasn't changed. All right, I'm just going to add to it. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is quality. All right, we have a no compromise on quality. Now, you can research all you like, but you do not have to. You can get hounded with all the questions from people who are curious. That's okay. Welcome the questions. When someone is asking those types of questions, do you know what? When they do the research, we're going to help them. We're going to give them the information. But when they really look into ISAGENIX and they see if quality is important to them and they value quality, and when they see how much we value it and we honor that and we step up compared to other companies, guys, you are going to have a winner for life. So you need to have posture, you need to have confidence, you need to know that the quality of the ingredients that we are putting in our products is the best. Do you know why you're getting the results you're getting physically? It's because of the quality of the ingredients. Tell me how you feel after you've had a night drinking cheap tequila. You don't feel very good, do you? I can promise you there is no tequila in ISAGENIX, but I can tell you that we have a zero compromise quality, okay? I can tell you if you have got someone asking questions that we can find the answer to their questions. If we can't find the answer, we can go straight to ISAGENIX and they will have the answer. ISAGENIX has got all the articles already written. The questions that you're being asked, okay, have already been asked before. We just have to know where to go to find them. So we go to isagenixhealth.net, isagenixhealth.net, we go to the FAQ, we search quality, and we find all of the information. Now, guys, I don't suggest that you go and dissect that article for someone. Give it to the person asking, and then make sure you follow up. Did you read the article? Did you read the article? Did you like it? I've got someone that asked me a million questions. I got them all the answers. I wrote back, did you read the article? Did you watch the video? No. I'm like, well, then why did you ask me 800 questions? Because that is the world that we're living in. That's the skepticism. It's because of what other companies are doing. It's because of the products that they're buying in places that lack integrity. So welcome these questions. Welcome the skepticism, okay? Now let's talk about uniqueness, okay? There are so many protein powders out there. There are so many different cleansers out there. There are so many different vitamins out there, all right? And you're like, is this saturated? We're not unique at all. Let me tell you, we are absolutely unique. There is no other company that has a full system like we do. Imagine a jigsaw puzzle. How pretty does it look when it's finished? Yeah? How well does it go together? Doesn't it work amazing? Right, now, imagine going and getting 5 different jigsaw puzzles, tipping them all out on the table and trying to make it all fit into one. Doesn't work, does it? This is ISAGENIX. So we have got a full system of products that work synergistically together to get you the best results. We have absolutely got hero products. We don't just have one hero product. We have several hero products. The ISAG hero product, our shake hero product, adaptogens hero product, ISAGENIX hero product. So we've got so many, all right? Now again, what sets us apart? Let's go back to the quality. Go and do a YouTube, ISAGENIX vitamins versus another very popular brand. Watch them dissolve in the water, okay? Now I just want to share with you guys something. So many companies out there are doing wellness, and they're doing health and wellness because they can make money, okay? Why are we doing it? So that we can impact people's health, all right? Absolutely. Who's ever been and watched the Ice Body Challenge at Celebration? Guys, if you haven't got your tickets, make sure you get them. Who cried when you heard the stories? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's because these products impact people. If you have a pulse, you have a purpose, all right? There is a reason why you're listening to this call, either on live or watching the replay, okay? And there are plenty of ways to make money. The best way to make money is impacting people's lives. We don't do it for the dollars, do we? So this company has got it right. Okay, now let's talk about exclusive. So what does exclusive mean? Exclusive means that you can't get this on Amazon. You can't get this on eBay. You can't buy this on the shelf of a supermarket, a pharmacy, or a protein store. All right, you need to get it from an associate. Okay, so how many people are asked that? Why can't I just get it at the shop? How is this different from what I get at the shop? The reason why is to impact more people, okay, to get better results. It's offered through peer support, okay? You know that when you do something with your friends, your family, your network, or the more supported you are, the better results. The quality of this system, if you could just buy the box online or buy it from a shop, it would be so downgraded, all right? And there's also one aspect, the wealth creation. There is no way that we could impact the financial health of lots of people if this was just being sold through a major chain, okay? Now let's talk about value for money. I'm up to number 4 if you guys are taking notes. So it is impossible to get what we get for this price. I'm going to say that again. It is impossible to get what we get for this price, okay? Naturopaths, clinicians, the chiro I work really closely with, the stuff that they sell is drastically priced above what ISAGENIX is priced at, okay? You could absolutely get less quality for cheaper, but you're paying for what you get. With ISAGENIX, you're getting top quality health solutions for an incredible price. Everybody I know saves money, and they save time, and it's convenient. Do you know what? Then consider the cost of illness. The cost, I can talk about just people being unwell who are young, missing days off work. One of the girls has got tonsillitis today. She can't go for a job interview. You know, she's young, okay? Young people are getting sick. Their immune system's down. What is it costing them? And what about, what about these looking after our health now to prevent illness and disease when we're older? Okay. Now I need to say ISAGENIX doesn't claim to cure, treat, prevent, diagnose any medical illness or condition. But do you know what? When the body gets the nutrition it needs, the body can heal itself. All right. So value for money. All right. Let's get really clear. It's impossible to get this quality cheaper, because some people are going to come to you and say, hey, I found this cheaper, or I found this for this price. Oh, it's more expensive. You go, it's all about the quality. It's impossible. All right. Now let's talk about necessity. Okay. This is different to consumable. Okay. Necessity is that everybody needs to eat and everybody needs their health. Okay. It's necessary. It's a necessity. All right. But it's their choice whether they do ISAGENIX. So what can you do? Be the best brand ambassador you can be. All right. Live a healthy life. Give. Show up. Positive. Be healthy. And that is what's going to attract them to turn to you when they're ready. All right. So everyone eats. Everyone needs health every single day. All right. Young, old. It's amazing. All right. Okay. Now let's talk about consumable. And this is where we can absolutely look at other companies as well. So ISAGENIX is consumable. It's a food. People eat it every single day. 85% of our associates are product users. They don't participate in the comp plan. I can say for experience that I've got a lot of people who are not interested in eating their ISAGENIX for free, or getting paid a little bit, or getting paid a lot. And do you know what? To me, that is the best thing ever, because they're choosing to eat ISAGENIX because they love it, because it gets delivered to their door, because it gets them the results, okay, because it improves their health. Amazing. Now let's talk about some other companies. All right. The thing is, with being a consumable and being a food, okay, there are other network marketing companies that sell products that are a one-time purchase. Okay. Think about a water filter. You buy it once. Okay. Think about even skincare products, okay? They're a luxury. Travel is a luxury. And when the economy goes down and people stop spending on luxury, what do? I know for me, I'm not going to go and buy my $90 skincare or face cream if I don't have much money. Who agrees with that? Who goes on less holidays when they're saving? Yeah. But do you know what? You still got to eat, and you're going to choose to eat the food that's going to save you the money. So will you choose your $3 shake instead of your $7 Subway, or your $15 poke bowl, or your, do you know what I mean? Do you know where I'm going with this? Absolutely. All right. when the economy goes down, luxury spending goes down. And women especially, you know, they're not going to spend that money on themselves. All right. Now, I love all that stuff. Trust me, when everything's going great, oh my God. But let's talk about convenience. ISAGENIX. Is it easy? Yeah. Does it work? Yeah. Does it save you time? You can take it to work. You can have it at home. You can travel with it. All right. Absolutely. To me, it's all about convenience. In a world, are we getting busier or are we getting, I don't know, what's the opposite to busy? Not busy. We're getting busier, aren't we? There is a whole lot more going on in our lives. Our plates are getting fuller. So let's just go and throw somebody a workout plan and a nutrition plan and something completely crazy just to add more overwhelm to their life. No way. People are looking for simple. People are looking for easy. People are looking for convenient. So do you think that nutrition that is delivered to your door that doesn't need to be refrigerated, you don't even need to leave an esky out for someone to drop it off, all right? And is that convenient? Yeah. Is it convenient that all you need to do is mix it with water and ice? Is it convenient that you don't need to go grocery shopping? You don't need to cook it. You don't need to clean up? Absolutely. What about when people are running on the go from here to there to work, to take the kids to school, to a meeting? They don't have lunch. What do you think the first thing they're going to do? They're going to stop eating. They'll grab a coffee, all right? Because ISAGENIX is so easy and convenient, we have an amazing solution. Do you want to know what else is great? It doesn't go off. I totally hate having to throw fruit and vegetables out that I haven't eaten. I hate waste. So it's another way we're doing our good thing for the environment, all right? Let's talk about market relevance. Market relevance means, you know, is it suitable for everybody? 100% of people could benefit from these products. 100%. Okay? It's just the only thing here, guys, is if they choose to. All right. Now let's look at market growth. Now I haven't put stats out because I'm afraid. Yeah, Louisa, you can absolutely share.
Hey everyone, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. This is Alicia, and Alicia's been a little bit unwell the last few days, and for about 3 days I've been giving her.
Louisa, stop. Yeah. I need it to be compliant. We need to be using this recording for people.
Okay.
I know exactly where you're going. No.
All right.
But Alicia, I'm so glad that you're well. Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
Let's just talk about compliance, guys. So we need to just be so careful that we're protecting our company, all right? Absolutely, all the time, okay? The products that we have are so phenomenal and they have such an incredible impact on people's health in all areas, okay? And so we always just need to make sure that what we're sharing is not jeopardizing our company in any way, because there are a lot of people and that are going to have opinions. Not everybody is positive, and there's a lot of companies and that benefit from people being unwell, okay? And so it's really important that we just really protect and honor, especially when we're recording on team calls, all right? But Alicia, you're looking amazing. All right, let's go back to where I was at. I was talking about market growth. Okay, so the health and wellness industry, is it growing? Are you seeing more organic stores? Are you seeing more gyms, more studios? Are you seeing more yogis around? Are people spending more money on health and wellness? Now, I don't need to put up fancy stats, okay, here to show you that. All right. If you want them, you can absolutely find them. All right. But you guys know that people are spending more. Okay. Who wants to have a bit of that market share? Okay. Think about this. Are people on the street getting skinnier or fatter? That's our weight loss. Are people in the world wanting more energy or less? Are people getting younger or older? Now let's think about the performance and energy, your performance, your gym area. Are people spending more time exercising and getting healthy or less? Do they want better results or worse? Okay. And finally, do people want to make more money or less? All right. You've answered those questions yourself. Now let's talk about, this is one of my favorite ones. Let's talk about visible impact. All right. These products impact people physically, and people can absolutely see them. All right. They can absolutely see their results, can't they? So even if someone doesn't want to share, all right, even if someone doesn't want to share, what they've been doing, people actually notice, people actually see, all right? So it's, the other thing that I really love is emotional. How many people have had an emotional transformation on ISAGENIX? Yeah, absolutely. And isn't that huge that we can impact people emotionally? Right. Now let's talk about saturation. Who gets a little bit worried about, who thinks that, is the market saturated? All right. I can absolutely tell you that we are like in 1% of the population. Every single day, hundreds of thousands of people turn 18. So they are brand new, and they're eligible to do ISAGENIX. All right. But we are absolutely no way saturated at all. All right. If anything, it's completely the opposite. I live in a building with like 400 people. I've lived here for 5 years, and I still meet people in the lift and they've never even heard of ISAGENIX. I've lived here for 5 years. All right. So we are absolutely no way saturated. I want to talk about global. I think we're in 16 or 17 countries. We're about to open up another one. If you were listening to Kathy closely, there was a bit of a clue last week that she said we're opening another one. All right. And the thing that I love about being global is you can be sitting here right now on this, okay? And you can be sharing this with their family and friends all over the world, and helping them improve their health, earning an income if they want to. And, without the internet, how would you be able to do that? All right. That would be sending letters by ships. So I love that we are in all these countries. I just want to talk about why we're not in a lot more countries, because you guys ask that question all the time. This comes back to the leadership, okay, of ISAGENIX and the integrity. They don't want to go into a country if they're not ready. It's about building one country and building it strong versus going into a country not being ready for it and diluting, okay? It's about, for the company to do it right, it's about the strength, and it's about going in with the right marketing, the right leadership, the right corporate team, the right field leaders, the right products, okay? And so I'm so glad that we're not in all these countries, because as we go into new countries in our future, that gives us a new market to go into, each one of us. Imagine if we were coming into ISAGENIX and they were in like 150 countries now. It'd be all right. Like, it's still amazing. But I get excited thinking about opening more countries in the future with 10, 15, 20 years experience, and having a new market, like, because that's exciting. All right. So really be grateful for where you are. You're in the most blessed place ever. And know that your future in this company is incredible, and there's going to be so many new markets open that you're going to be a part of, and that you can and you know, when someone asks you to send something to another country or something, just know that we can't do that. We have to completely honor the ISAGENIX is working behind the scenes with government officials and customs. And so we need to just go slowly and let them lead and be great soldiers. And when they're ready to launch, then we have fun. Okay. All right. Let's talk about the comp plan. Who loves the comp plan? All right. So do I. So we've either got 299 or 300 millionaires. All right. Now, what does that mean? It's a good Facebook post, isn't it? That one. How many millionaires has your company created? Mine's created X amount. All right. The fact that there's so many millionaires being created, it absolutely shows that this company works and that the comp plan works. I can tell you that we have the most amount of millionaires at this age of our company than any network marketing company. So imagine what's going to happen moving forward. All right. Isn't it huge? So I'm going to run you through some things. If you're brand new, some of this might sound like Japanese to you, but you can rewatch it one day and it's going to be amazing. But just know you're in a great place and you can get paid a little bit or a lot. So I want to talk to you about unlimited depth. Okay. No cutoffs, no breakaways. What does that mean? That means that you can be paid unlimited amounts down. All right. And that if someone between you and that person stops ordering, leaves ISAGENIX, you will still get paid. In some companies, if there is a break, you don't get paid. In other companies, you may only be paid 5 levels deep or 10 levels deep. Okay. And what that means is that's actually really bad. Imagine a rock star comes in. Well, where's Sarah Whitehead? She comes in 8 levels under me or something, and she's amazing, but I'm only getting paid for 5. If I was a nasty leader, I would try and knock out all the people between her and me, so then I could be paid for her. Or the other thing is, I'm not getting paid for her. Do you think I'd help her and work with her? So Jim Coover is the master comp plan formula. He's a master at comp plans. Other companies used to pay him. He wants to promote leadership. He wants leaders to reach down and work with people. So that is why he did this. All right. Now, if you stay active, 100 BV every month, you don't lose your points. You don't flush. You need to select being an associate. So you need to click over to become an associate. All right. I think it's about the 90-day mark. And all your BV will accumulate, like it will bank up. All right. But you need to stay active, but it doesn't flush. Other companies flush. All right. It's all you need to know. All right. We only build 2 legs. We build a left and a right. Do you know other companies, you can build 5 teams, you could build 8. It's absolutely crazy. Okay. So we build 2 legs. That is it. All right. Now, 2/3 of our income is actually built with other people. So that promotes a team. You have a right sales team and you have a left sales team. You're not on this alone. There's people out there doing sales and they're all on this alone. All right. You are not. It is a team. All right. Imagine going to play a game of football by yourself. No way. All right. We have a low entry point. What's the entry cost to start ISAGENIX? $29 for a whole year. And some of you guys even get that for free. All right. And then the products, the overheads, $50 a week. And we can eat it. All right. We can totally eat it. Now, why don't we have cars? Because Jim Coover, all right, Jim Coover doesn't want you. So with the car, I need to explain. So some companies, what happens is when you reach a level, you get what's called a car bonus. So you can go and buy a nice car, which is amazing. Well, you lease it. But what happens with our income, it goes up and down, it goes up and down. So if you don't reach that level to get your car bonus, you need to pay that out of your own money. And some people don't have that, all right? And Jim also wants us he'd rather us spend that money on the things that we want, things, and instead of it just being a car, all right? Again, it comes back to the integrity. So could I tell you that they're always adding? Yes, smoke and mirror, says Shez. They're always adding to our comp plan. They're always giving us more. Do you know that there's 28 promotions right now adding more to our compensation plan, giving us more? Do you know any company that gives you more? Any business? I don't know anyone anywhere that gives you more, all right? It's absolutely crazy. Another thing that I really, really like as well is at some companies at the end of the month, they flush even if you're active. So there's a very prominent vitamin company getting around that I won't say the name, but you'll hear it's like an end of month rush. And I'm like, what? Why are they rushing for the end of the month? It's because they flush at the end of the month. They lose all their volume. I'm like, it's crazy. We don't lose anything. They just give us more. All right. If it's not right for us, they don't do it. All right. They pay back 50% of our profit comes back to the associates, which is huge. All right. Another thing that I love is Jan actually just said in the chat, I want to share this, is that, when someone got to a really good level and they were really successful, the company diverted her because she was earning too much money. Do you know what happens in ISAGENIX when you do well? They actually reward you. They give you a leg above your center, all right? And your sales go from 6% to 12%. That's how they reward their leaders, because they don't want their leaders hanging out on islands, just traveling and, not working. It's about helping other people to have great health, to earn more money. It's about sharing the gift, all right? And when I used to think about that, I was like, why do they double that? And then I asked, and it's again to promote leadership. It's to promote experienced networkers who know exactly how they've done this, how to achieve this, promoting them to go and teach that to others. How great is that? I'm blown away. I'm blown away by that. All right. So that's, I just sat there and just wrote all those notes down about the comp plan before. This is literally my 5 years of network marketing. All right. So now I'm going to talk about, there being other ways to make money. Why would you choose this one? Now, if you love your job, and that's absolutely amazing, keep doing it. What do you know people who, I know so many people who love their job, but now they can do it. They don't need to do it for money. And it's just incredible. And it also means, hey, can you turn that off? I'm just recording. Thank you. So a teacher that I know, okay, she now travels the world and teaches kids in third world countries. Okay, I'm a nurse, and now I get to go overseas to Africa. I'm going to actually Fiji next week, and to use my skills there. All right, so imagine doing the job that you love, but not having to do it for income. All right, and then so let's look at ways to make money. So most people are trading their time for money, okay? And there's a limit on that, all right? So how much time do you have? And then that is dependent on how much income you could earn. With ISAGENIX, all right, let's talk about earning 5 cycles a week, which is $300 a week, to, and I know so many of you are like, 5 cycles a week, $300, that's not much. So if you were investing this in a share portfolio, you would need to invest $325,000 that would be paying a 5% dividend, all right, to equal that $300 per week, all right? And what do we think about stocks and shares? I know some of you choose to do that, some don't. It is risky. You do need to know it. You need to trust an advisor. But the thing is here, guys, it takes 25 years to save that $325,000, all right? Now let's talk about property. Who likes to invest in property? I like to, but I got it so wrong and lost a lot of money, let me tell you, all right? But again, to earn $300 per week, you need to have a $400K debt-free property. That means you own it, all right? And that would be paying a 5% rental yield. And again, how long would it take you to buy that house to be debt-free? 25 years, guys. All right, now, what about if you were to earn income from ISAGENIX and then go and use that money to do that investing? Would that be pretty cool? All right, now let's talk about savings. Saving $780,000 a year on a 2% interest would earn you that same amount. And I can talk to you again about owning a business, all right? Let's talk about business. Let's talk about going into business. Going into business can be lonely. It's high risk, stressful. What skills do you need to have, all right? What is the cost? What is the overheads, all right? I know we've got people who've lost incredible amounts of, well, not incredible, lots of money, all right, going into business. So the percentage of businesses that fail in their first 5 to 10 years is huge, and it's sad, all right? We encourage everybody to try this from all ages, from all walks of life, and you're encouraged and supported to build this however you want. Sure, we have tracks to run on. We have an incredible system. We know what works. We know because we've done that. I've even made mistakes that I don't want you guys to make. So you are so supported. There is free training and free mentorship, all right? You don't need a degree or experience, okay? A degree can be expensive and experience can take time. All right, I see all these people right now spruiking courses and coaching and programs, and they really try and pull on your heartstrings and make you think you've got a problem and you've got to pay to get it fixed and you need to pay to get better. It's not true at all, guys. You know, so much in fact that Kathy Coover's dream was to get Tony Robbins in front of the whole entire company, and she did a couple of years ago so that we wouldn't need to pay the price to go and see him at his live events. Like, that's how much she knows. She cares about us and how important personal development is. All right. The community and the support that you receive, isn't it amazing? Like, it's just phenomenal. All right. Now I want to talk to you about residual income. Okay. So residual income, what is it? Who knows what residual income is and is confident that they could explain it to their friends, their family, or a stranger? All right. Awesome. I love it. I want to unmute and get some of you guys to share. But I explain residual income like this. It's when you do work at the start and you get paid over and over and over again for the work you did at the start, that's pretty easy to understand. But let me put this into a way that you can explain. So who shops at Woolworths or Coles? Okay. Now, who gets paid by Woolworths or Coles for shopping there? Who gets paid for introducing their family or friends to Woolworths or Coles? Right. So with ISAGENIX, right, it's simple. It's like this. Imagine if you got paid 6% of the amount of groceries that your friends and family that you introduce to the grocery store and every time they shop there for the rest of their life. Would that be cool? Yeah. And would it be cool if you got paid that 6% on every friend and family they ever introduced, and so on, and there were no cutoffs and there was no flushing? Would that be amazing? All right. Now imagine this. Everyone that you introduced and everyone they introduced and everyone they introduced, you got paid 6% of their groceries. All right. Because you were the person that introduced them. And now here's the kicker. You don't need to own Woolworths. You don't need to work there. You don't need to deal with the roster, or the deli, or the barbecue chickens, or stock the shelf, or pay rent. You don't need to worry about any of that stuff, all right? You don't need to worry about the crazy people stealing your stuff, all right? ISAGENIX do all of that, all right? All you need to do is go and find people that want to shop at Woolworths and Coles. That is it. Is that cool? I'll have some of that, thanks. I think that is amazing. All right, so that's how I explain it. Now let's talk about why network marketing, guys. People are looking for ways to earn an income, all right? People are looking for ways to earn more money on the side of whatever they're doing, aren't they? They are out there renting out their rooms, putting strangers in their cars, doing online quizzes, doing surveys, working second jobs, working over hours, all right, to earn extra money, okay? People do not tell you that they are struggling financially. People do not tell you that they cannot pay their credit card or they can't go on that extra holiday. They're worried about retiring, that they don't tell you that kind of stuff, all right? So this is the kind of thing you need to share, okay? This is where you need to start planting the seeds about ISAGENIX. Would you like to eat for free? I've just started something new, or I do this thing called the Forever Pack or ISAGENIX. It's incredible. You can even get it for free. You can earn extra money. You can earn a little bit or a lot. All right. This is, if I could show you how to earn $600, would you like to take a look? I also say things like this. Who do you know who'd like to join you for accountability and to keep your costs low? All right. Who do you know who'd like to join you for accountability and keep your costs low? It's all about posture. It's all about excitement. All right. And so again, one of the things I love the most about ISAGENIX is that you can get it for free. And if you want to earn a little bit of money, you can earn a little bit, or you can earn a lot. I have that in my first conversation with people. All right. I've just planted the seed. If they're not interested, they normally say, no, I'm not interested. Don't be afraid. Get rid of the fear. Just get rid of it right now. There are more people who are going to be happy and excited and grateful you had that conversation than maybe the one who has got a problem with themselves anyway. All right. People are searching for this. People are looking for this. Don't hide it. Okay. You don't have to be in their face and pushy, but you definitely need to be planting the seeds, okay? I actually spoke to a lady yesterday, and she is. Her mum and stepdad is in ISAGENIX with somebody else, and they are pushy on the business. She doesn't want to do ISAGENIX with them because they're way too pushy. So I don't like to say the word business, guys, ever. Do you know anyone who wants a business? Get rid of the word business out of your vocabulary. Nobody wants a business. How many people do you know who want to earn some extra income? Absolutely. All right. No one wants a business. And the way we're doing ISAGENIX now, it is simple. It is affordable. It is backed by science. All right. Boom. Come on. I'm pumped. I'm totally pumped. So one of the best things that Herb Cepeda said to me is don't use the word business, and even the word opportunity. It's slimy. All right. Use your language to plant seeds that don't put pressure, that open conversation. All right. And if someone's not interested, don't cut off communication. Don't stop encouraging them and supporting them, because at some stage something might change. The person who was, making great money now, living their dream life, you don't know what's going to happen to them in a couple of years. So don't lose contact. Support people. Encourage them when you see them getting a new job or joining another network marketing company, having a baby. When someone says no to you, this is your opportunity to build that beautiful relationship. All right? Because one day they're going to come back. All right? Things change. All right? Who agrees that things change? Yeah, absolutely. Do you know that this is recession proof, this industry? We are recession proof. I want you to understand that. All right? What that means is when the rest of the world is doom and gloom and the economy is down, network marketing goes up and ISAGENIX goes up. In the GFC, we went up. And do you know why? Think about how many mums need to bring in extra income but can't go to work. Think about how many incredible corporate high income earners and business people lose their jobs and have got the skills and are looking for something that you're friends with, that are in your network. All right? People are looking for ways to earn an income in everyone. All right? You have the gift. All right? It's all about educating. Do you know what the key to retention is? I don't care about how many enrollments you bring in. I don't really care about rank advancements. I'm not really too worried about cycle growth either, because the way we're doing it now, we are sustainable. We are going to grow slow and steady. All right. We're going to show people how to, we're going to educate people and show people how to auto ship and how to share. All right. So we might miss out on big bonuses that are, run. We might miss out on some things. But do you know what we're going to have? We're going to have that sustainable cycle growth. We're not going to be stressed out and burnt out. We're going to come from a place of ease. We're going to come from a place of education, retention. We're passionate. We love people. We support them. We serve. Okay? All right, I'm nearly finished, but I want to talk to you about ISAGENIX. Who wants to know about ISAGENIX? All right? So with ISAGENIX, I need you guys to listen in. Okay? John Anderson created ISAGENIX. It used to be called Product B. He created that with Bill Andrews. Bill Andrews is a scientist. He specializes in aging, and he has a science lab called Sierra Science. The Sierra Science Lab is the only lab in the whole entire world that has the equipment to test for telomerase, all right, which is a catalyst, a telomere catalyst, all right? I'm not going to go into that. That's a whole nother thing, right? So John Anderson, he's the Mr. Formulator. He's the plant and mineral man. He joined up with Bill Andrews, the science man, all right, who specializes in aging. Bill Andrews and Sierra Science, okay? Bill Andrews. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Bill Andrews. He and Sierra Science, they signed a exclusive, I don't want to call it a deal. I just want to call it an exclusive agreement with ISAGENIX, okay, when they invented ISAGENIX. And there is no other product. There's one, I'm going to tell you. There is no other telomere support, because when you Google telomere support, it comes up everywhere. All right, everywhere. There is one, I think it's called like T165 or something, that isn't as superior, and it costs a whole lot more. But apart from that, we're the only one. All right. And I'm finding out more information, but I want you guys to know that we're the only company in the world with this product, okay, with ISAGENIX. And the reason why I know that, the reason why I sit up all night researching this for you guys, is because I want to know what we've got our hands on, All right. Why am I so fired up? Why do I feel so freaking good? All right. And so I'm so excited by that. All right. So you can absolutely rest assured when anyone questions you about this, that we are the only one that has this incredible cellular health product. All right. There are official articles on ISAGENIX Health that you can give someone if someone is questioning you after the Forever Pack 22-minute video. Why are we continuing to use that video? Because Dave MacArthur explains it so well and much better than I ever could. Okay? And I am all for that. I'm all for that. There is also an incredible 1-hour recording I'd love you to listen to. Just go to YouTube, type in Forever Pack, and there's an interview between Bill Andrews, John Anderson, and Dave MacArthur, and Kirsty Cody is the person doing it. Oh yeah, Madeline's like this. Absolutely awesome. So with that, guys, I'm going to turn off the recording. I just want to thank you guys so much for listening. There will be a recording available. You can share this with your family, your friends. It is a long one, but it's worth it. If your belief is ever lacking at any time, all right, my suggestion is to work on your mindset. Have an attitude of gratitude. Do the thank you morning and night challenge for 30 days and absolutely turn your life around that way. It's not, ISAGENIX is not the problem. Trust me. ISAGENIX is not the problem. All right, so I'm going to turn the recording off, then I'm going to open the line.